Hello, everyone. My name is Ashley Hernandez, and today I'll be presenting a research article that I analyzed for my project. The title of the article is Memories of Parental Rejection in Childhood and Current Psychological Maladjustment Predict Substance Abuse in a Collective Religious Country. This study really stood out to me because it explores how childhood experiences, specifically feeling rejected by parents, can shape someone's mental health and increase the risk for substance use later in life. In this presentation, I'll walk you through the study's background, methods, findings, and my critiques of its strengths and weaknesses. This article was written by Muhammad M. Butt, Ryan J. Watson, Ronald P. Rohner, and Farah Malik. The lead author, Ronald Rohner, is known for developing interpersonal acceptance rejection theory, which is the foundation of this study. The article was published in 2022 in the Journal of Child and Family Studies, which is a peer-reviewed academic journal. This means that research was reviewed by experts before publication, which strengthens its credibility and scientific value. The main topic of this article is how childhood experiences of parental rejection, especially from fathers, can lead to psychological maladjustment and increase the risk of substance use disorder in adulthood. What makes this study unique is that it takes place in Pakistan, a collective and religious society where family reputation and honor are extremely important. Because of that, talking about family rejection or emotional issues can be really sensitive. The researchers wanted to know, do men who struggle with addiction also report more memories of being rejected by their parents? And is their mental health, specifically psychological maladjustment, a key piece that connects those childhood experiences to adult substance use? Overall, this article is about understanding how early emotional pain and cultural context can shape someone's future behavior and mental health. To explore their research questions, the authors used a quantitative cross-sectional study design. That means they gathered data at one point in time and compared two different groups of men. There were a total of 960 participants, one group with substance use disorder and one group with lifelong abstinence, meaning they had never used substances. The men with substance use were recruited from 29 rehab centers across 11 major cities in Pakistan. All participants were matched by age, education, and family income to make the comparison more accurate. They completed two standardized surveys. One measured memories of parental rejection, and the other measured current psychological maladjustment. Both surveys were translated into Urdu, the national language of Pakistan, to ensure the participants fully understood the questions. The results of the study showed some really important patterns. First, men with substance use disorder reported significantly higher levels of both paternal rejection and psychological maladjustment compared to men who had never used substances. Interestingly, maternal rejection did not show a strong difference between the two groups. The authors suggest this may be due to cultural norms in Pakistan where mothers are highly respected and men may be less likely to report negative memories about them. One of the most important findings was that the combination of paternal rejection and psychological maladjustment could correctly identify who had a substance use disorder with 97.3 accuracy. So overall, the results strongly supported the idea that early rejection, especially from fathers, combined with emotional issues later on, can be a powerful predictor of substance abuse in adulthood. This study had several important strengths that made it reliable and meaningful. Because it was published in a peer-reviewed academic journal, this means that the research was reviewed by experts before being accepted. Another strength is that the study explored a research topic in a non-Western collective society, which helps expand our understanding beyond just American and European populations. The researchers did a good job matching participants by age, education, and income, which helps control for other possible influences. And finally, they were very transparent about limitations and cultural influences. and they even offered suggestions for future research. That openness adds to the credibility of their work. Even though the study was strong in many ways, there were also some important weaknesses to consider. First, the researchers only included male participants, which leaves out how parental rejection and substance use might affect females, especially in cultural contexts where women's experiences are often very different. Another limitation is that the study relied on self-reported memories of childhood, which can be biased or inaccurate, especially for people struggling with mental health or substance use. Because the study used a cross-sectional design, it can't show cause and effect, just associations. We don't know for sure if rejection caused substance use or if another factor influenced both. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch my video, and I hope you learned something new today.